Welcome back to my nursery. Happy weekend. It is Friday evening at this point, and I'm just getting on to do this video. And as you can see, you're looking at my baby girl who now has a head full of curly black hair going on. If you were watching my channel, and you seen when I introduced this baby last week, I believe it was, about a week ago. Um, she was a boy with a little mohawk. So now for me, she's a girl now with a full head of curly black mohair. So that's what I was doing this week when you guys didn't see me this whole week. It's been about maybe 5 days at this point. I didn't do a video. I was doing her hair. I decided, I think it was like Sunday or something, I started rooting her hair, and I finished it up this morning. I finished last night actually, but I wanted to clip it and like do a few little touch-ups this morning and glued it in, let it dry and all of that stuff. So here we are now. That's why I'm just getting on to do this video. But all of a sudden, I just wanted to finish rooting this baby. I had this baby up for sale. She is the Dominic Sculpt or Kit by Bountiful Baby. I finished painting her, like I said, about a week ago. She was up for sale as a boy or a girl. I had posted her on my Instagram with, pictures of her as a boy. And then I had posted pictures of her with the mohawk with a headband on so she could also look like a girl. So I put both posts up, got so many inquiries about her, but no one bought her. So I decided, since no one bought her the first week she was up for sale, I would just go ahead and finish rooting her. As I said, when I showed her last week for the first time, when I revealed her or him, I was like wanting to keep this baby, but this baby was always supposed to be for sale. From the time I started painting it, I bought this kit, to paint it, to sell it. That was my plan. Usually when I'm going to sell a baby and paint it to sell it, I know right from the beginning, it's not my baby to keep. I'm not keeping it. I'm painting it to sell it. So she was one of those, or he, where basically it was a baby that I was going to sell. But it's like I said, when I'm painting these babies, because I love babies so much, and especially like newborn size babies, say from newborn size to 3 months is my favorite, but especially newborn size, I will tend to fall in love with the baby. And this baby's skin tone I love. And also the legs on this kit and the little feet. I just like fell in love with the little legs and the feet. Um, and then the face. But it's funny, I fell in love with the legs and the feet first before the face. And I like the face too, but I don't know. It's this baby's legs I love. So anyway, I was like hesitant to put the baby up for sale in the first place. And then when it didn't sell right away, that was like an indicator in my mind, like, oh, you supposed to keep it. You know how we do. That means we supposed to keep it. That's why it didn't sell. So anyway, I was like, okay, if I keep the baby, I want the hair, I wanted to finish rooting it. And if I was going to just put it back up for sale, I was like, I want to just go ahead and finish rooting it and not take forever, because I'll tend to take forever with rooting and just keep doing a little bit, take forever. So I didn't want to do that. I wanted to finish at least by today. I was putting a timeline on myself where I would finish by today. So I did finish. Now, the question is, am I keeping her or is she back up for sale? I don't know, you guys. This is a tough one. I really, really, really want to keep her. So anyway, that's my ramblings at the beginning of the video. Her head is so floppy. You definitely have to support it. I think I weighted it like super heavy or something. I don't know if I overweighted it, but definitely you have to like support her head when you lift her up. I just love this kit, and I was not expecting this when I got the kit. Like after I got it and was looking at it, and as I was painting it, I don't know, I just began to fall more and more in love with her or him. It could be either him or her. I thought for sure I was seeing boy. Now I think I would want her to be a girl if I keep her. Like I said, the kid name is Dominic, but I would call, if I'm gonna keep her and make her a girl, I would call her Dominique. So I'm naming her. So that'll tell you where I'm going with this probably for now. I don't know. It could change, but I really want to keep her. So Dominique is her name. That's what I want to call her. And I probably would keep her girl because now I see girl after I finished her hair. And I didn't want to cut the hair any shorter or the like her little edges any shorter because I want her to look girly because I believe this baby is a boy. The real baby is a boy, Dominic. So I want her to look girly. So that's why I left her hair a little bit long. And I'm telling you, when you finish rooting this hair, it takes you forever to root it. You don't even want to cut it. But I didn't want to leave it too long. So it is cut. So yeah, so I'm going to change her first. I need to get started because I wanted to change two other babies I'm thinking as well in this video. So please subscribe if you are new. Let me say that. Please click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I do new videos. Welcome to my nursery if you're new, and welcome back if you're already subscribed. And thank you to all my subscribers and supporters. Thank you so much for always supporting my channel and commenting and all of that. I really appreciate all of you. So when I get to 5,000 subscribers, I am doing a 5,000 subscriber giveaway to show my appreciation. And I will be giving away a vinyl reborn fully painted by me. I don't know if I'm going to root it or not. We'll see. But definitely it will be fully painted by me. I'm not sure what kit. It will be in an ethnic skin tone. As you can see, my ethnic skin tone here, one of them. And I'm going to be sharing two of my other vinyl reborns that I painted as well in ethnic skin tones. They're all slightly different from one another. So if you're interested in getting, possibly winning and getting a vinyl reborn painted by me, please subscribe. Make sure you are subscribed so when we get ready to do that giveaway, you can enter at that time. It is not yet. I will do a whole video at that time, giveaway entry video, letting all of you know when it's time to enter, when you can enter. So it will be an ethnic skin tone as I'm thinking of right now. That's my plan. Not sure what kit, and it will be a vinyl reborn with a box opening with gifts, all funded by me, shipping and everything. So everything would be free. It would be a complete gift for whoever wins. So please share my videos. With that being said, please share my videos to your other social media platforms. Right under the videos, you will see where it says share. You can click it. Where it says like, all of that is under the videos. And also there is a little heart under the videos that says super thanks. You can also donate something to the channel, to me, if you would like, but it's not an obligation. It is optional, your choice. And it starts from $1 on up to whatever you want to give, but it's not mandatory. All right, so now we are going to change this baby. She is going to be the one that I put in something red, which I usually don't put these red colors on my babies, but every now and then I do. So this is a whole little strawberry outfit, says cutie. I don't know if I'm going to use this onesie yet though, but this is one of the onesies. Then it has this little shirt, says mommy's little love with a strawberry. And then it also has the little bloomers or a diaper cover with strawberries, and the bloomers are actually like a heather gray. They're not white with strawberries. And this, I believe, is a newborn child of mine. Yes. So, being that 4th of July is coming up, I figured I'd put somebody in that little outfit, and it's red, white, and blue. And we're going to put her in this Pamper. It's a Pampers Pure, and it's a size 1. So, we're going to change her out of this Pamper. So yes, as the more I rooted this baby and looked at the face, the more as I was going along, the more I was like, oh, I want to keep this baby. So right now, I'm kind of on the fence with, am I going to keep her or am I going to sell her? If I decide to sell this baby, it will be posted back up on my Instagram. And I'll probably put a post here on YouTube on my community post as well. If anyone may be interested, they will see when the post pops up. Also, my Instagram link is always under the videos in the description. You just click the link and it'll take you right over to my Instagram page, and you will see if I have babies posted there. You will see them, and any other baby items, baby clothing, baby accessories. This hair does bleed, so that's why I have that napkin behind it. Yes, anything that I'm selling right now, there are some baby items there, baby clothing that I listed today for sale. Any dolls, they will be posted on my Instagram. If you're interested, you can just message me on my Instagram letting me know which doll you're interested in. If you want to know the price or have any questions or whatever, you can message me over on Instagram. And the link, like I said, is always under my videos in the description. If you can't see the whole description, you have to click more and it'll drop down everything for you to see it. Also, when you're looking for certain things under the videos and you can't see it, there's like 3 dots where it's like and share, and 3 dots for you to click if you want to see what other things are there. Like sometimes even that super thanks heart is in those dots. You have to click the dots or you wouldn't see that. And all of that, like I said, is right underneath the videos. So now this baby is pretty chunky because this is a newborn outfit. And this shirt is like a little bit of a struggle to get on her. Her body is pretty wide. And I do have her well weighted and stuffed. I don't know if I have a little bit too much stuffing in there, because this little shirt, like, she barely can fit the little red shirt. It's really small. The bloomers fit good, but that little shirt, this shirt is quite snug fitting. And the reason I wanted her to wear the red is because she's the newer baby. And also because I thought her skin tone would look nice with red. I'm going to tuck the shirt in. Maybe that might help it out. So I can kind of pull it down and put it inside the little bloomers. So I didn't pick out any shoes for these babies or socks. I'm going to just leave their little feet out for now. It's definitely warm enough. They don't really need any shoes or socks. And I have sandals for my babies. I need to go through them to see what I actually have. I know I need more of the smaller size sandals because I don't have a lot of tiny sandals. So yes, that's her with this red, and we're gonna just put this red headband on, her little afro. And right now, lately, every baby that I've been rooting, boys and girls, seem to have a little curly afro. Like, that's what I'm in the mood for at the moment. Sometimes I want their hair straight. Lately, I seem to want the curly afros going on. And I'm also into the darker hair colors. A lot of times I'll usually pick the brown hair or like the auburn brown. All of a sudden I'm into the darker jet black, or like it's a off black or brown black, some of them are called. That is the colors I'm into lately. I don't know what happened. So that is little Miss Dominique in her red, white, and blue. See if you guys can see her. There she is. So that is her. So I will be figuring out what I'm doing with her. Is she for sale or is she mine? That's her little tushy and her little bloomers. Like I said, she's definitely weighted very well. That's her passy. I would have to make more pacifiers. I have a few babies that all of them take the magnet the same way, which is good because they share pacifiers. Okay, so we're gonna move little Miss Dominique. And next, let's see. We will bring on, and her hair is not really wet or dark, little Miss Laura Bell. This is the Laura by Bonnie Brown. And she was painted by me, painted and rooted by me as well. And I call her Laura Bell. So now we're going to change her out of this because she has been in this for the longest. I'm going to just pull it down, I think, or unbutton these. And I really loved her in this light blue color. I hardly put light blue on my baby girls, but I really like this color on her. So little Miss Laura, this baby is tricky too with her size. Because I was thinking she was going to be like a newborn size baby as well. But this outfit I'm taking off of her, this little romper, is a 0 to 3 months. And she is not all that little. Like once I finished painting her and assemble her, I was like, she's not actually, a newborn size baby. She is like, she can fit some newborn size stuff, I'm pretty sure. I put newborn on her, but she's more like she could be also a small 0 to 3 month size baby if the outfit is not huge. Like some of the 0 to 3 month sleepers, they are so long. Like that she probably couldn't fit. But the outfits, that motorcycle is so loud, guys. And it seemed like he always rides it when I'm doing a video. He rides this motorcycle. It's like he's planning it every time I do a video. So she's also going to get one of these diapers. I'll give her this one, Pampers Pure size 1. And the outfit she is going to get, I think, would be this little one. I kind of like Laura. I like her in dresses, like little girly looking things. These little pastel colors, I don't know, I just seem to like that for her. So she's going to get this little tutu romper. It says sparkle like a princess, with this pink frilly tutu made to the onesie and this pink headband. So that's what she's getting. So yeah, I tend to like her dressed up like my little girly girl baby. So she has more of, at the time when I was brooding her, I didn't want her to have curly hair. She has more so the more straight wavy hair. It's not really curly. And all of them have these scent wafers in their diaper, and they smell so good, so baby fresh. And right now I am definitely, like I said, more into my vinyl reborns than I ever have been since I started collecting in 2013. I started collecting these dolls, almost coming up on 10 years. In this coming November will be 10 years I've been collecting dolls. And from the time I started off with the vinyl reborn, but I really, really wanted a silicone baby. As soon as I see these dolls, the first thing I saw was a full body silicone. And that's what I wanted. But when I started looking at the prices of them, I quickly discovered, okay, I can't start off with a full body silicone because the prices, even back then, 10 years ago, were definitely expensive. And at that time, 10 years ago, they were nowhere near what the prices are now. Looking back 10 years ago, the prices actually look pretty good compared to what they are at now. But for me, even then, coming in, I was like, okay, I'm going to have to get a vinyl reborn first. So that's what I started off with. I got a vinyl reborn first. And then I started seeing other reborns I wanted at the time. Miracle by Laura Lee Eagles was one that was a dream baby for me. And I wanted a Miracle so bad at that time. But all of them were so expensive. So I never got a Miracle until now. All these years later, I finally have a Miracle. And still, it was a dream baby. And someone gifted that Miracle to me. I will show her, but I'm not going to probably change her in this video. But I got that baby like a year ago, I want to say, at Christmas time. So she's my Christmas baby. And I finally brought me home a Miracle. Finally got a Miracle. And it was a miracle, because now those Miracle kits, if you could find one blank, you're lucky, and they cost so much. All of the ones I was seeing were like, they're like now $500 just for a blank Miracle kit. So I was so blessed for someone to just gift me a Miracle free of charge. So from there, though, I still wanted me a silicone baby. That was my thing, to finally have a silicone. And I definitely, once I started collecting silicones, I was collecting silicones all the way. Still to this day, I still love my silicone babies first and foremost. But I would say in the past year or so, I've gotten really more into enjoying my vinyl reborn babies as well. Like, I'm getting so much enjoyment out of them also. And I paint them for myself, so it's easy for me to get me a blank kit when I want one and just, you know, take my time and paint it myself and root it myself. So I put this backwards, and then I put it backwards again, because these headbands actually do have a front and a back when you look at them, and I always get mixed up. And I think it's still backwards. I don't know. We're going to just leave it, because every time I pull it off, I mess up her hair. But yes, I'm definitely into my reborns more. I'm painting 2 more right now that are going to be for me when I'm done. So I'll be adding in 2 more vinyl reborns. One of them you guys seen, which is my Samuel by Cassie Brace I'm painting for myself. But I'm also painting another one that I recently got. I want to say a month ago I got that kit, and I didn't show you guys that one. So I will eventually reveal her when I actually finish her. I don't think I'm not going to say which kit she is yet. So this is how this newborn rather fits her. And it's actually a little bit snug. She probably needs a bigger one because the waist going around is kind of tight on her. But we gonna leave it on her. And she had on this blue bracelet that no longer matches what she's wearing, so I have to find her another bracelet. I still didn't order me no bracelets for my babies. I still need to order some. And I have a pink and white one, but I think it's in my room. So these are Layla's little sandals, which I'm supposed to order another pair of these. And they're so tiny. Perfect for babies with tiny feet. And this baby actually fits these sandals. Although I wasn't going to give them sandals, but I'm going to give her these to go with her little tutu onesie. She just seems like she should have them on. I had put them on her with that blue and white romper too and took her picture. So that is little Miss Laura Bell, all dressed. And I'm dressing them pretty casual for the weather and all of that. Little summery outfits because it is definitely warm in Georgia. All right, so now let me move Laura. And we will get little Miss Aspen. Aspen by Claire Taylor. So Aspen is also painted and rooted by me. She is the Aspen by Claire Taylor Dolls vinyl reborn, and I had changed her into this like last week to take new pictures of her because she is the baby that is still up for sale. I was gonna keep her and I named her Malia. So as my baby, she's a girl and she's Malia. The first Aspen I painted as a boy, and he was bald. I didn't root him, and he looked like a boy. This one, I painted her to be a girl, and I wanted her to be a girl, and I rooted her hair to be a girl. And she actually does look like a little girl. So she's supposed to be up for sale. She was another baby. As I was painting her, she was supposed to be for sale. When I finished her, she still was supposed to be up for sale. But then the more I had her, I wanted to keep her as well. So then I was like, I'm going to just keep her. And I named her Malia. So technically, she's supposed to be my baby. Then she was supposed to be for sale. And again, with her, she's still up for sale on my Instagram. And I've gotten so many inquiries about her as well. People were supposed to put her on layaway. As I said, most of the time, I don't do layaway payment plans. But a lot of people needed a payment plan. So I was like, okay, I'll do a payment plan. So people tell you, oh, they tell you all of this stuff and they ask you a million questions and I try to answer everything. And they'll say, okay, I'll ask them, okay, how much do you want to pay down? How long do you need to pay the baby off? And I only wanted to really do like short payment plans, nothing long. Maybe a month and a half. No more than 2 months, because this baby is, in my opinion, as I said, don't charge a lot yet for my babies. They are moderately priced in comparison to what the reborns are going for today on the value of them. All of the dolls have went up, the silicone ones and the vinyl reborns as well. So what the reborns are going for now with rooted hair and all of that, my babies are about half what they could actually go up to. You'll see now 900 to 1,000 is low for a reborn. I see 1,200, 1,300 on up for vinyl reborns. My dolls, I don't price them nowhere near that yet. I've been painting them now since 2017. I've definitely improved tremendously with my painting. My rooting, not so great yet. Still working on the rooting, but it's pretty good. You know, your baby will have a nice head of hair. The hair is nice and soft, and you can style it and all of that. So for me, I feel like the price I'm asking is pretty reasonable, but people will go through all of these questions with me, and then they will say they want the layaway. I agree to do the layaway with them. They'll say how much they can put down, but guess what? When it's time for them to put the money down, they don't have the down payment yet. So then they want you to wait until they get the down payment together. So basically that's the problem that I've been running into with selling these dolls. It has been like a roller coaster with trying to sell them, to the point where I'm thinking, okay, I'll just keep her too. Like that's where I'm at with it. Okay, so she's getting one of these diapers as well, size 1. Then she's going to get this outfit. This one also is 3 pieces with these pineapples, and it's that pretty green color with yellow pineapples. And then it has a yellow and white striped onesie that came with it, but I didn't want the yellow and white. I wanted the pineapples. So she's going to get that with these little yellow pants with white polka dots and a pineapple on the little tushy. And no socks. And then I have this yellow headband. This is like the only good yellow headband I have. I figured I found out rather I need to look for some yellow headbands, because I don't really have any yellow. Or she could get the green one. So we shall see. And she's not getting any shoes. Since she's going to have on pants, she don't really need shoes. So this baby, what I like about her, she takes a modified pacifier that I clipped. And I usually clip the sides, as I always say, because when you clip the sides, it squeezes together when you put it in their mouth. She has an open mouth, so you can give her modified pacifiers. That is nice for a reborn with an open mouth. She also can suck her thumb, if you can see that. Her thumb goes in her mouth. So she's a thumb sucker baby. So I like that. Then I also like that she has a gender neutral little half belly plate. You could leave it on her because it's only a half. It does not interfere with her cuddle factor or anything. So I do like the belly plates when you want to take pictures and you want to show their little belly. It adds to their realism. So I do love that with this baby. The open mouth and the belly plate are definitely pluses for me. When I'm looking for reborns, that's kind of stuff I would look for if I'm wanting a doll to keep for myself. But yeah, I've been having definitely a difficult time with selling. I have her up for sale. I had, as I said, the first baby up for sale, Dominic. He didn't sell, so I decided to go ahead and just finish rooting his hair. Now he's Dominique. As I said, it is a girl, and I'm probably going to end up keeping her too. And who else I had up for sale? My silicone preemie baby girl. A lot of people want her. Again, they don't have the money up front, and they want to do layaway, but they don't have the down payment yet. So I have a lot of people saying they're going to get back to me. They'll be back. They're trying to get the down payment together. That is the type of stuff I've been running into. Or some people, they'll just say it's not in their budget right now. And I understand. And with my preemie silicone baby, she's a drinking wet. For anyone who may be interested in a drinking wet baby. I'm selling her actually a little bit less than what I paid for her. So I even went down on her price. And I don't want to go down anymore because I'm already selling her less than what I paid for her. So again, with her, it's like, okay, if I can't really get what I paid and I only had her for like 2 months, I don't want to lose that much of my money. So I'm not going to rush to sell her. So that's where I'm at with the selling. I don't know about selling these dolls lately. It's not been an easy task. I remember before when you had dolls to sell, they like you couldn't, before you could say four, they were sold. You didn't even get out the word sale. You could say four and the doll was sold already. Not lately. I like her just with the onesie like this, no socks. I like her like that. She looks so sweet. And also what I love about this baby, she is that newborn size. This baby is definitely a newborn size baby. And I probably have her a little bit overstuffed too. Like I probably could take some of her stuffing out. But she's good. But I do love her little newborn size. And she got the little teeny little newborn feet. She have really little feet. She's so sweet. So I'm like, maybe she needs to stay here too. Maybe it's meant for me to keep her, as we say. All of them are meant for us to keep them. So that's the back of her. And I keep hitting this tripod tonight. And I'm tired. And I'm hot. And I need to get off this camera. I need to go sit down now and relax and get a cold drink. That's how I feel. But yeah, I figured I would share that with you guys with this, what I've been going through with selling. It has not been easy. And I mean, these dolls take so much work with painting them and rooting them. It takes so much time. And I just cannot see you do all of that and then give it away for nothing. Because like I said already, I don't charge as much for my dolls as what they really go for now. I take into account my rooting is not mono rooting or anything. My rooting is not, like, I'm not a professional rooter, although my painting I feel is good. My skin tones are good. My paint stays on my dolls. I make sure they are properly cured and done and the paint is good. And I also send them home with a box opening and a blanket and all of that stuff. I do all of that. So, but I still don't charge top what the dolls are going for now. And I just can't see going any lower than where I'm, you know, what I have her at. Now she needs the napkin back under her head because her hair is now wet. So her hair isn't as dark as the first baby's hair. And it's not as light as the second baby's hair. Her hair is like in the middle. This is supposed to be a, what did they call it? Like a off black color. So it's dark, but it could be a deep brown because it's not really black. So yeah, and I just can't see like selling the doll where I would practically be giving it away after I put so much work and love and time into them. And they are definitely works of art, and it takes time to get them finished. I don't rush through my dolls. I take my time. And I just can't see just giving them away for nothing. I can't afford to do that. So it's like I'm not going to rush the sale. I had even put her on sale last week where I had took off $75 off of her original price that I was asking. And again, people wanted her, but they still didn't have, you know, all the money up front, the people that were asking. And they wanted to do layaway, and the layaway thing, it just ain't, it's not. Although I said I wouldn't take it, I decided to go ahead and take layaway, a short layaway. But no one keeps their word, I find. They'll say, oh, I'm going to get it together. And like one lady was supposed to get back to me this week on Tuesday. She definitely said she would be back by Tuesday. Well, she didn't. She is Friday, and I'll just leave it like that. It is Friday. So that make me feel like when people do that stuff, I'm glad I didn't do the layaway with them. That's what that tells me. So I don't sweat it. I'm glad she didn't do it, because then I see what kind of customer that would be. So I'm glad that she didn't follow through with it, because I probably would have went into the layaway with her. She would have paid the down payment, and then I probably would have had problems after that. Because as I see, she didn't keep her word to even get the layaway started. So I don't know. I don't know. That's why I usually don't like to do layaway anyway. I like the person to just pay for the doll and take it. I ship it out right when they pay me. By the next day, no later than 2 days later, I'm shipping that doll to them. And it's done. That's really how I prefer to do it without the layaway. I can't deal with the layaway. And I've done layaways before, even with the silicone baby. And the person did end up paying off their doll and everything. But even with that layaway, I had to keep reminding her about her payment every time she was supposed to pay. Like each payment, I had to remind her that, the payment was due. I don't know if I like that headband, but we're going to leave it for now. It's kind of big, but we'll leave it on. So that is little Aspen. You can see how her mouth looks inside. It looks so realistic in there. I tried to give her the wet look. And like I said, she takes this kind of modified passy. I love that, because you could just get any kind of passies for her and clip them. And that is her. And she's a cute little newborn size. But I prefer her actually without the pacifier. I like her mouth. So anyway, guys, if you're interested, anybody, in this baby, Aspen by Claire Taylor, painted and rooted by me, she will be on my Instagram. So you could check out my Instagram. That's her hair. And you'll see her posted there. She's already on there if you want to go over and message me if you're interested in her. So that is my video for this Friday. I wanted to change 3 of my girls. I didn't show Miracle. I will probably change Miracle in the next video along with maybe my Gabby Gale twins. And so I'll be back. Enjoy your weekend, guys. And thanks for watching. And make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Take care. Bye-bye.